Okay, I'm just waiting notification. All right, here we go. Okay, boom. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning into a very special edition of Off the Record on the People's Podcast this afternoon. We have an incredible guest with us today, one who's going to give us some amazing information as well as inspiration, and that is none other than the incredible artist known as Ish from Randomishtv on Instagram. They got everybody going crazy. First of all, assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam, good brother. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. This means a lot to me, myself, my family, and the viewing audience of the People's Podcast that you would take time out of your busy schedule to come have a conversation with us.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so the first question that we have for you is, when did you first hear the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad?
Yes, sir. Before I answer your question, I just want to say how honored I am to be on your platform, sir. It really means a lot to me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But going back to your question, the first time I heard the teachings, I would say from the time I was born. I was blessed to be born in the Nation of Islam, born and raised in Mosque number 29 in Miami. I go as far back as when Minister Bia was still the minister in Miami to when Minister Rasul, Uncle Rasul, took over as minister. So yes, sir. Born and raised with the teachings. My parents joined in the late 80s. Late 80s. First my mother, then my father joined. So I was blessed to grow up in the mosque. Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. All praise due to Allah. Yes, sir. Yes. Now, growing up in religions in general, specifically in a nation, sometimes it's hard for the children to express themselves with creativity in the arts and culture. As a fellow creative, I'm always honored when I see other believers' children, people who grew up in it, showing that they can act, they can sing, they can dance, and they can perform. How were you able to find a balance and find your voice? No pun intended, but finding your voice, in Miami?
Well, I would give that credit to our father. My father, when we were a young age, he saw that we had an inclination towards music. My grandfather used to be in a calypso band in the 60s and 70s, and actually in Harlem, New York. There's a little story with that too, but we gravitated towards music in our family. So he put us in piano lessons at an early age at around 5 years old, because I remember one day he asked us what instruments we would all like to play. I said guitar. So the first instrument to basically build your foundation in music, he put us in piano lessons, me and my older sister first, and then my younger brother later on. So yes, sir.
Beautiful. All praise due to Allah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. My next question was, who are your parents?
My father, brother David, and my mother, sister Carol.
Beautiful. All praise due to Allah. And we thank Allah for you, for your sacrifice and the sacrifice of your family. We thank Allah for your parents coming together and, holding it down in Miami all of these years and producing beautiful Muslim children. Great. My next question for you, sir, what is your favorite memory of Savior's Day growing up?
My first memory, boy.
No, your favorite.
My favorite. Okay. The first actual Savior's Day that we went to, actually, like to be there live and in person, was Savior's Day 2006. That also happened to be the first time I actually rode on a plane ever in my life. So that was one of my favorite memories. Another favorite memory is getting to see, I believe it was Savior's Day 2008. And the minister came by the Alhambra, because some of the believers were there after the meeting for dinner, and he came down and spoke. So that was a pretty good memory that I have of seeing the minister live and in person. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, great, wonderful. Praise be to Allah. My sister Miriam sends the greetings, family. Walaikum salam, ma'am.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, now my next question for you, sir, is what is Randomishtv for those who may not know? And how did it get started?
Okay, so Randomishtv is basically a platform that I came up with actually in my college years. the beginning of it, kind of the inception of it, I had to do a class project because I was majoring in mass communications.
Mm.
So we had to do a class TV project and come up with, our professor said we had to come up with, programming for the TV station for, the TV network on campus, and we get graded on it. So I was just coming up with something, and I came up with a segment where I would say random, it was kind of like these random word on the street type of moments that I would do around campus. And back then I was only calling it random-ish. I added the Randomishtv part later on when I decided to start writing little sketches for Instagram and my YouTube, and little pieces of comedy that kind of make you also have a little bit of a message, I would say, in it, hidden underneath in it. And the platform is basically because I kind of have a random take on entertainment. Like I love to do music, I write music, I love to also do, I guess, a bit of acting. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I grew up watching, we used to have one TV in the children's room and our room. So it only got two channels on it. So you were either watching what everybody in the house was watching, or you were watching channel 6, which is NBC. One night I was watching NBC and I discovered a show called Saturday Night Live. And I was like, wow, I had no business watching Saturday Night Live at my age. But the next morning I was telling my parents, hey, I discovered this new show called Saturday Night Live. Have you ever heard of it? And yeah, they were like, what are you doing watching that? So, and other shows like All That, from our age group growing up in the 90s, I was always a fan of that type of comedy, like skits, quick little skits that you just throw together. So whatever way I could express my creativity, I love it.
Wonderful. Yes, sir. And what advice would you give to actors out there as far as staying persistent and pursuing our dreams?
I would say we all have a camera phone, and if you want to do it, I say go for it, because we live in a world where technology, everything is at the palm of our hands. So just go for it.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, sir. And now, do you recruit? Are you looking to collaborate with other people for Randomishtv, or do your skits, is it just for you, or can other people be a part of it?
Yes, sir. I would love to have co-stars, like reoccurring characters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would definitely love that anytime.
Okay, wonderful. And what is your YouTube channel so that we can like, share, and subscribe as well?
Also, that is Randomishtv, and also my songs are streaming on all platforms. If you go to the YouTube, Randomishtv, type in Randomishtv, everything should come up and you could subscribe there.
Okay, yes, sir. Amazing. And I wanted to ask you about your music. When you sing, what type of music do you sing?
I like to write R&B, I guess you could say, pop type of something that I would like to hear on the radio. So I mostly listen to R&B, pop. I was raised in a house where we were raised on Motown, old school type of music. So that's what my parents had us listening to. My dad always had us listening to like the Isley Brothers, Cameo, funk records. So just the stuff that I enjoy,
Okay, great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My sister Naima sends a greetings. Welcome to Line family. All right, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Now, my next question is, a lot of people tell actors and creatives that, we have to choose between pursuing our dreams and or finding love. You were able to get married and still be consistent in pursuing your dreams. What advice would you tell people, creatives, about staying balanced?
That's a good question, because I'm trying to figure it out too. So when they find out, they can let me know. So I'm just being honest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, great. All right. Now, I wanted to ask you. People are commenting and showing you love all across the country.
All praise to do so.
Okay. Yes, sir. Excellent. I can't wait to put this on YouTube today as well. Once again, Randomishtv. We want to support. You do sketch comedies, and would you ever do like a featured film or like a short film with your characters that you created?
Yes, sir. Actually, one of the reasons why I just went on ahead and started doing short form storytelling is because one of my ultimate goals is to do like a mini series based around my college life experiences. Because
Okay.
sometimes when I tell people the stories, they think it's like a movie, but a lot of the stuff actually happened. So maybe, inshallah, one day I would like to film something like a pilot and then shop it around or just put it on YouTube, like how Issa Rae started out with her show.
Yes, sir.
And just do it like that.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. That's a great idea and concept, as well as Saturday Night Live. Some of those sketches became Ladies Man or Conehead or Superstar. They got from there and then they wound up doing full movies. So we want to support Randomishtv. And thank everyone who continues to like, share, and subscribe to the People's Podcast. Boom. All right. My next question for you is, what is your favorite album of all time?
Favorite album of all time? Boy, that's a tough one. Because it's really between two, but I'm gonna have to go with one of the first albums my parents ever bought for us, Michael Jackson's Bad album.
Okay, that's a great
one. I feel
one.
like that's
a great
you
one.
could put it on and listen to it all the way through. So
that's a great one. That might be Michael Jackson. This might be his greatest
album.
Exactly,
right?
Can't go wrong with Bad, because people just Thriller, Bad, Off the Wall.
Exactly.
It's all in there. That's great. Yes, sir. Amazing. Do you have any other upcoming projects that you would like to let us know about?
Yes, sir. I, of course, have two of my latest singles out, which I've been meaning to do music videos for them.
Okay.
One is called Expose and the other is Dreamin'. That was the one I put out last year. So, inshallah, by the end of the year, I would like to have at least one of the music videos complete. And then by going into next year, have the second one out. So, yes, I've been meaning to get around to do that. So, yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yes, sir. So expect. So you're a triple threat: act, sing. Do you dance? Is dancing a part of it?
Yes, sir. Haven't done it because, of course, I haven't put out a music video in a long time. But yes, sir, all that stuff I would like to actually get back to perform, because with the pandemic, everything shut down. I was actually getting back into performing, but then everything happened. But yes, sir, inshallah, I get back on stage, be filming that and putting up clips on Instagram and my YouTube, as well as my TikTok. I forgot to mention TikTok.
Okay, too. TikTok, yes, sir.
So it's Randomishtv on all the platforms.
Amazing, yes, sir. We definitely want to support you with your TikTok as well. Randomishtv, our brothers are triple threat, and that's amazing, man. All of the creators got to stay together. Anything that you need from myself or the People's Podcast, at anytime, I'm one call away.
Yes, sir.
Whatever, we will collab for sure, inshallah, in the future. Do you have, we'll collaborate for sure in the future. And I look forward to seeing you in person. I can't believe we haven't met before, Ishmael. I can't believe we never met.
I remember I met your father at Savior's Day 2008. I don't think we've ever met. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll work it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will.
I like Miami. I like Florida. You know what I'm saying? We'll come to Miami. We'll do some work, and then actors got to stick together regardless.
Yes,
if it's in Miami, Atlanta, wherever we got to work. I'm supporting you. We rooting for you, Ishmael. We rooting for you. All across the country, all of the actors, the singers, the performers. Let's all stick together. And man, I look forward to the next time that you have your next project. Please just let me know so we can bring you back on the People's Podcast.
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. Even if you want to, I'm getting a new acoustic guitar. If you want me to come on one of these nights and do a little acoustic session,
okay, absolutely.
Yes, sir. We'll be in touch about that. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just all you guys do is let me know, and we'll bring you back. Sir. And I'm sure the people love the live singing. We love the live singing and live performance. So yes, sir. As soon as you get your acoustic guitar, we're ready to roll.
Yes, sir. All praises due.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on the People's Podcast. Please extend the greetings to you and your family. May Allah continue to bless you all. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off with the People's Podcast. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Boom, boom. All right, here we go.